Seeing none, the senator from Eastern Fairfax, Senator Surovell.
Mr. President, speaking to the amendment really quick.
Senator's the floor.
You know, a couple things. First of all, everybody I'm sure is aware of the inequities that currently exist in how marijuana is prosecuted, not only in this country, but especially in this Commonwealth. You know, I have a 2015 article here from the Washington Post. It said marijuana arrests on the rise, blacks arrested 3 times more than whites. In some counties, it's 10 times more. And you know what the reason always is? I smelled something. Every single time I smelled something. And I hear it all the time as a lawyer. I hear it all the time from other lawyers. Because odor is not something you can objectively challenge in court. I mean, it's almost impossible to challenge a police officer who says, I smelled something. And they've all been trained to just say, I smelled something, because that gets them into people's pockets and cars whenever they feel like it. We're now moving away from this being a crime. We need to move away from them being able to use this as an excuse, unchallengeable excuse in court to get into people's business. In Maryland, there was a Court of Appeals decision last year that said that it's objectively unreasonable to stop a car because you claimed you'd smelled marijuana outside the car while following it. Because there are some police officers who claim the ability to smell marijuana emanating from a car as they're driving along behind it. And I've had 3 cases now where police officers have told me the reason they stopped the car is because they could smell it coming out of the car while they were sitting on the side of the road and a car went by, or they're following along behind it. This stuff happens all the time. And as we move to make this not criminal, it shouldn't be the basis to get into somebody's car or their pockets. And they shouldn't be able to charge somebody with this unless they have another reason to stop them. That's the whole point of it. You shouldn't be able to get into a marijuana civil infraction unless there's a different offense they can charge you with. That's the point. We had a very healthy discussion in Crim Sub, and I thought we had a lot of support for it. We just didn't have the language ready, and now we have the language ready, and I think we ought to adopt it.